Welcome to this tutorial on how to successfully complete a HUD contract. Line 1 will be the complete name of the purchaser or purchasers. Next will be the HUD case number. Following will be the complete address of the property that the purchaser is submitting the bid on. You want to make sure that you do include the city, state, and zip code. Section 2, type in how the buyers will take deed and title of the subject property, including their names and style. Item 3, type in the bid amount on the subject property. Then type in the earnest money amount held by the buyer select or listing broker, depending on the asset manager. Section 4 is selecting the type of financing the purchaser will use, conventional or FHA, 203B, with repair escrow, or 203K. It is not necessary to put in the down payment information. If it is a 203B or 203K, you do want to put in the escrow amounts. Item 5 will be the buyer's requested closing cost assistance not to exceed 3%. 6A will be the selling broker commission not to exceed 3%. 6B will be the listing broker commission not to exceed 3%. Line 7, calculate the net to HUD minus closing cost assistance and listing and selling broker commission. Section 8, you will select the type of purchaser placing a bid on the property. Section 9 will be the number of closing dates, and then type in the buyer select closing agent. You want to make sure you put in the specific name of the title company handling the closing for the buyer. Section 10, select if you're allowing the seller to hold or may not hold as a backup. 11, lead-based paint if it applies. Other addendum will always apply, and make sure your purchaser does initial Section 12. Next section, you will type in the purchaser's first and last name. Make sure they do sign in this section. Type in the address of the purchaser, not the property, but of the purchaser's address. Type in the Social Security number of each purchaser for the property. The telephone number of the purchaser. The date the purchaser is signing the contract. Next section, we'll be putting in the real estate company's information. This is not the information for the selling agent. It is going to be the information for the company that has the registered NAID number that is allowed to put the bid in on the HUD property. You want to make sure the address is complete, including city, state, and zip code. Next section will be the broker's EIN or Social Security number, the broker's registered NAID number, the signature of broker, telephone number of the broker. Next section is where the actual selling agent will put their contact information in, including telephone number. And you want to make sure that your purchaser is initialing, and you're putting in the HUD case number of the condition sale, which is on the back of the HUD contract. Thank you for joining us today on how to successfully complete a HUD contract.